Hello boys and girls, how are you all? Welcome to the channel Maths by Sana. Today I am going to explain rounding numbers. Round to the nearest 10 and round to the nearest 100 we are going to see in this video. For that I have taken example 43 there. Shall we see the example now? Let me show you how we have to get the rounding to the nearest 10 of 43. For that what we have to do, first we have to draw a line and then we have to find in which two tens the number lies. For that what we have to consider, first see the tens place. In tens place what number we have there? In tens place we have 4. So we have to write 40 in our left hand side because we have 4 in tens place and the value of 4 in tens place is 40. No, that we are writing in our left hand side. Now what we have to do? We have to write the number which is next nearest 10 of 40. What is next nearest 10 of 40? That is 50. So we have written that in our right hand side. And then now in the next step what we have to do is we have to find the midway number. Midway point we have to find. For that, see what is between 40 and 50? Exact halfway number is 45. No, that we should note it down now. See, midway number also I have written. Now check where this number 43 lies now. Is that number lies between 40 and 45 or 45 and 50? That number lies between 40 and 45. No, so mark that number now. See, 43 lies between 40 and 50. So, which side it goes back to? It goes to number 40. Since 43 is closer to 40, so 43 rounds to 40. Understood? This side it goes to our left hand side. 43 rounds to 40. So, nearest 10 of 43 is 40. Understood? 43 rounds to 40. Let's take one more example. Now, I am going to take example 55. Okay? Let's see that example as well. See, I have taken example 55. Now, what I have to see? Where in tens place what digit is there? In tens place we have got 5, no? So we have to write 50 in our left hand side on the number line. Let me draw a number line first. I drew the number line. Now I am going to write 50 in my left hand side. And then what is the nearest 10 of 50 after 50? That is 60. That I am going to write now. I have written 60 as well. And the next step is we have to find midway number, right? What is between 50 and 60? Midway number is 55. 50, 55, 60. That is how we write, no? See here, I have written midway number also, that is 55. Now listen carefully. Where is 55? We have to round 55 to the nearest 10, no? So, where this 55 lies? It is exactly on top of the midway number, no? Midpoint number it is. 55 is the midpoint number. Now tell me how we are going to round this. Either we are going to round it to our left hand side or to our right hand side. That is, whenever we are rounding exactly the midway point, that should defaultly goes to our right hand side. Because see, in tens place we have got 5, that is 50 value, and in ones place we have got 5 again, that is a midway number. Now if we have 5 in ones place, then defaultly it rounds to the next 10. Okay. If the ones place digit is between 0 to less than 5, then that rolls to our left hand side. If the number in ones place is 5 or more than 5, then that rounds to our right hand side. So here, since 5 is equal to 5, so that rounds to our right hand side. So round to the nearest 10, 55 is 60. 55 rounds to 60. Understood, no? The rules we have to follow when doing rounding is whenever the place value, if the ones place is number lies between 0 to less than 5, then that rolls to our left hand side. If the number is equal to or more than 5, that rolls to our rounds to our right hand side. Understood? How we are doing nearest to 10. Now let's see example to the nearest 100. Okay. To explain nearest 100, I have taken example 332. Like how we have done for nearest 10. To go with nearest 100, what we have to do? First, we have to draw the number line. Done. Then see what is the place value. 100 there. 100's place value is 3 there. The value in 100's place is 3. So, the value there is 300 that we have to write in your left hand side. Now the next nearest 100 after 300 is 400. Now that I am going to write, I have written it as 400. And what is the midway number, halfway number between 300 and 400? That is 350, right? So I am going to write that now. I have written 300, 400 and midway number also I have written. Now tell me where this number 332 lies. This 332 lies between 300 to 332, no? Right? So mark that number there. We have to write 332 and between 300 to 350. Since this lies between 300 to 350, we have to round it to 300. To our left side only we are going to round, because 300 is nearest 100 of 332, no? So we have to round 332 to 300. This 332 rounded to 300. The value of nearest 100 of 332 is 300. Understood? Now I have taken one more example for nearest 100, and that example number is 455. First step is we have to draw the number line, and in the second step what we have to do, we have to see what is the value in hundreds place. What is the value in hundreds place? 4. So the value of hundreds 4 is 400, right? The place value of 4 is 400 here. That where we have to write in your left hand side on your number line. I drew the number line. I have written 400. And what is the nearest 100 after 400? Nearest 100 after 400. What is after 4? 5, no? So the nearest 100 is 500. And then what is midway number between 400 and 500? That is 450. 0, 50, 100. That is how we write numbers, no? Now I am writing 450. Now see where number 450 lies. It lies between 450 and 500. Mark it down. So now tell me which side we have to round it to. We have to round it to 500. We have to round it to 500 because the number 455 is nearest to 500. It is after midway number. So we are rounding it to 500. 455 rounds to 500.